So everybody, just finished another session there. Cardio and swimming. And really, to be honest, this is an update, but I just want to touch on a little thing as well. When I was in swimming, as happens all the time, it becomes a case of meditation, just going through the water, and just because everything's so calm and you just flow through the water, everything kind of, my mind starts going and everything kind of starts to pin together and make sense. And one of the things that came into my mind was just a simple phrase, just when under attack, faced with pressure or stress, he who is calm is always the most dangerous one. And for me, that's 100% what swimming is. If you're flapping around and everything and going crazy when you're in swimming, if your breathing's not right, you start taking big breaths, you're ingesting water, you're going to get nowhere. Next thing you know, you're drowning and you're panicking and it's horrible. It'll put you off swimming. If you're doing it for just a hobby or training purposes, it will put you off swimming. You'll not want to go back in that pool again. So that principle goes with swimming. That's one of those times where you just calmly go through the water, your breathing's correct, you can still go fast, you can still progress just as well, but everything's more calm. And to me, I like to take a lot of principles from training and put them into real life situations, what I actually do in life. And that one rings very, very true, especially just now in my life. There's a lot of risks that I may be taking, you could say, in my life just now. And people always say, even when I've been going to do anything, basically, people always come and say, oh, are you not worried that this will happen or that will happen? And 9 times out of 10, pretty much all the time, my answer's no. I'm not worried. I'm prepared, but I'm not worried. I'm anticipating it. I'm agitated to begin it. I'm motivated, but no, I'm not worried. A worry is something that is a negative thing. If you worry, it's not going to help anything. People say you should be more worried about this. Why? So you can be pushed on and motivated to do it more. Why have a worry? Why not just be motivated? Why not just have so they say, the fear of failure? You should just have motivation. You should just have something pushing you on. A worry is a very, very, very bad thing. You should not be worried about things. You should be planning things, you should be prepared for things, and you should be pushing on with things all the time. Worrying will only bring bad things. Bad thoughts bring bad things. That's not some kind of hippie, kind of psychedelic thing. That's a legit biological thing. If you're stressed, if you're under a lot of pressure, it produces cortisol in your body. It can also affect your endocrine system. It can also affect your gut. That's how you get ulcers. Stomach ulcers, a lot of the time, are produced by stress. Heartburn, all that kind of stuff, produced by stress. So therefore, a negative thought is making a biological change in your body. And when you start to put those principles into other things, if a negative thought is making a negative thing physically happen, then a positive thought should make a positive thing happen, no? Well, for me, in my life, that's true. And that's the way I like to live my life day by day. And that's the way my training goes day by day. So if there's any time that you're walking in the gym and you're moping around and, oh, I didn't get much sleep last night, and, oh, I could be lying on the couch, putting my feet up, watching Coronation Street, whatever the hell it is you're looking to watch, you need to get rid of that mentality straight away. That's one thing. Just cut that. Get rid of that mentality 100%, because if you go in the gym with a negative mindset, if you go in the gym with any bad thoughts, you're going to have a bad workout. It's going to be a negative workout. If you approach a scenario in life with a negative effect, with a kind of negative mindset, you're going to get negative results. That's just how it is. You're not going to push yourself. You're going to be picking out the flaws of the little things, and you're not going to be thinking of the grand scheme of things and how far you truly have come. So, today's lesson basically is do not worry. As they say, don't worry, be happy. It's worked for me so far in my life, and I have no doubt in my mind that with the other principles that I go about my life with, not worrying is one that I can definitely do without.